Hey guys, what's going on? It's your boy Shaman Supreme over at Level 1 Gaming, and today I got a new review for my fighting game family out there. I was able to check out Granblue Fantasy Versus Rising for the past 2 months, and let me tell you, this game is awesome. But before I dive in, make sure to give us some love, subscribe, and hit the notification button so you can get all the new Level 1 content. Alright, so for today, let's dive into the world of Granblue Fantasy Versus Rising, a 2D fighting game developed by Arc System Works and published by Cygames. This was released in December 2023. Original version that's called Granblue Fantasy Versus. That one was released in 2020. Due to the COVID-19 outbreak, it didn't sell very well, but they didn't give up and remade the game, adding Rising to the title. This game brings a lot of characters from the popular Granblue Fantasy universe into the fighting game arena. For those who don't know, the Granblue Fantasy series is a Japanese RPG mobile game that was also developed by Cygames. It debuted in 2014 and it's been doing pretty well ever since. It spawned into an anime series, a manga, and all of that success led to this 2D fighting game. So, is this a hit or a miss? Well, let's find out, fighting game community. Alright, so first off, let's talk about the visuals. Arc System Works is known for their stunning graphics, and Granblue Fantasy Versus Rising is no exception. The 3D character models are beautifully detailed, and the vibrant background really captures the essence of the Granblue Fantasy universe. Now onto the characters. The roster is pretty diverse, featuring a mix of familiar faces from the Granblue Fantasy franchise. Each character comes with a unique set of moves and abilities. The game has the original 24 characters from the previous title, with 4 new characters entering this game. Those 4 characters are Anila, Nier, Grimir, and Siegfried. As for DLC, we have 5 characters coming out the first season. Lucilius was already launched on January 16th. He is a big bad bully in this game. Does a lot of damage and is a lot of fun to play with. Next, we have 2B. She is from Square Enix Nier Automata. Now that game I've never played, but I've heard nothing but wonderful things from Cycronus from Level 1 Gaming. For the rest of the Granblue cast of DLC, we have Vayne, coming out in April, and we have Beatrix, who comes out in May. Granblue Fantasy Versus Rising uses a simplified control scheme, making it accessible for both newcomers and seasoned fighting game veterans. Similar to Street Fighter 6 modern controls, you have the options to play at an easier pace with no penalties. As for the basic normal mechanics, you have your forward, your back, down, and jump. You have your forward dash, and your back dash. For attacking, you have your traditional light, medium, and heavy. However, the animations for these are very different when you do them at a longer range, like here. This is your light at this distance, but this is your light up close. Same thing applies for your medium at a distance, and then your medium up close. Lastly, heavy at a distance, heavy up close. All totally different animations. Alongside, you have your specials, your EX, your ultimate, and your skybound arts. I like how they use specials in this game. It's rather unique. They utilize a cooldown system when doing your special moves. So for example, if I use my light, we have a pretty good cooldown. Then we have my medium. Then I have my EX. And then I have my ultimate. And of course, you can't forget your skybound arts. Now you have 2 different versions of them. You have your normal version with the 100% meter. And then you have the super skybound art, which requires 30% or less health and 100% meter. For defensive options, this game has a dodge and a block mechanic. Mastering these is essential to avoiding damage and playing great defense. And you have your throws. And you can tech the throw. A new mechanic this version brings is called the bravery system. Each player is given 3 bravery points at the start of the match. Defensively, you can use bravery to counter and punish your opponent away when there's too much pressure. Offensively, you can use Raging Chain mid-combo to do more damage. This is great and all, but you also give up bravery points when you use either or. I have to admit, this game is a full package when it comes to content. It has the arcade mode, versus mode, training mode. Training mode has everything you need to be a good student. You can set your player 2 character settings, you can do your frame data, there's combo and character guides. Character guides are awesome. They're really in-depth. They not only show you the basic fundamentals of the character, they give you an in-depth character description on how to utilize the character and even give you combos to use and to get comfortable with. And story. If you don't know the story well, I suggest checking it out. It really helps you understand the lore a lot better. For all you competitive players like me, their online multiplayer mode is awesome. First, you can test your skills on an online lobby. You can run around in your customizable avatar. Here, you can pick up casual matches, you can do ranked matches, but for the most part, people run around and they play with their friends, or you could just pick up matches with random people. They make sure to give the fans as much as possible. They have artwork, battle music, character profiles, weapons, and a lot of customizable content for the game. It's pretty customizable. Various colors to choose from, where you can purchase offhand or you can play in-game to get in-game currency and purchase. They even added non-fighting game elements too. This here is called Granblue, and to me, it's a fun knockoff of Fall Guys. You go against friends or players from around the world doing a battle royale style through obstacle courses and mini-games, having to try to be first or number 1. This feature adds some longevity to this game beyond its single-player offerings. It's great to have a solid fighting game, but it's even better when they add something other than just fighting. Is Granblue Fantasy Versus worth your time? If you're a fan of captivating visuals, a diverse character roster, and a balanced mix of accessibility and in-depth fighting games, then absolutely, this game is for you. It may not be reinventing the wheel in regards to fighting games, but it definitely honors all of the good things about it. And it has some versatility for players who don't always want to play fighting games all the time. So, if you've checked it out, let us know what you think about the game right in the comments below, and check us out for new level 1 content coming out soon.